From a class-based high school, bottom-tier Shinji Naomi is caught up in a summons of his class to a different world. However, as soon as he arrives, the king said, "This guy is unnecessary because he only has clumsy skills," and has concluded that he is forced to be the administrator of the orphanage, which no one wants to do. Unfortunately for the orphanage, his skills were cheat skills that caused the girls to cling to him as a hero. In order to defend the girls that depend upon him, he must operate the orphanage while overcoming the powerful people, authorities, and former classmates that surround him. This is, wait for the title, I Open an Orphanage in Another World, but why doesn't anyone want to graduate? Like it? Yeah. This series, being an Isekai one, starts off with boom. The MC is in a new world with only a brief explanation that his class has been sent to the world. This time, as far as we know, the MC has no real powers other than protection. Since the king sees he is basically useless, he assigns him to run and manage the local orphanage that what amounts to be little or no support in both power and finance. When he does get to the orphanage, he finds it's a run-down mess. Walking into his new charge, he finds a young beast girl being attacked by a goblin and runs it off. The young, starving girl sees the MC as a hero and begs him to be her master. Since he is running an orphanage and finds out she is an orphan, he lets her stay with 3 meals and a snack a day, something she has never had being a slave. His first order of business is to clean up the ruins and make it habitable. Being from another world, it is a lucky thing that A, he knows how to make soap out of oil and baking soda, and B, there happens to be baking soda readily available. This is curious in that it's the second manga that explains how to make soap in the same fashion, the one being the hero in a fantasy world dungeon. See the card at the top right corner for its review. Not long after, a young elf princess, whose village and parents were all destroyed, stumbles into the orphanage yard. He takes her in too. She pledges to marry him when she turns of age. Since this is what turns out to be basically a harem manga, she is the mandatory tsundere of the series. Both of the girls have had traumatic lives and find comfort in having a stable place to live. They clean the grounds and they lament on how they now have to travel so far to get water since their well is dry. Lo and behold, a 1,000-year-old water goddess awakens and instantly professes that she will marry the MC. Who'da thunk? Eventually we find out that the powers of the MC are not totally useless, but in fact are OP. So this series is a typical Isekai harem one, so you should take that at face value and assume what you would assume, and there'll be more girls and orphans on the way. The artwork is typical but steady, with a few monochrome pages in the mix. The Japanese title is listed below and is translated to I Open an Orphanage in Another World, but why doesn't anybody want to graduate? Not the longest title, but it's up there. The series is based on a light novel series of the same name. If things go as a lot of harem isekai goes, I could see this being turned into an anime. At present there are 2 volumes or 18 chapters translated in English and right now only available electronically. So I Open an Orphanage is an okay read if you like those type of genre. And that's it for this one. There are many more reviews in the playlist or listed on the end screen. So till next time, stay safe and bye. Have fun in isolation.
Hi, this is Zara, thanks for watching. Please go and watch some of the stuff posted on the screen. Give me a like too or tell me what you thought of the video. Now go on and have some fun.